Okay, so let's learn about LCM and HCF. LCM is lowest common multiple and HCF is highest common divider. So HCF is sometimes also known as GCD, highest common divisor, or GCF, highest common factor. So those are all the same things. So let's try to take the same numbers and do both of them. So let's take, let me change my color. Okay, let's take 12, 16, and 24. Let's take 12, 16, and 24. Okay, so let's figure out if there is a number that can divide all the three numbers. Let's try 2. Okay, 12 divided by 2 is 6, 16 divided by 2 is 8, and 24 divided by 2 is 12. So 2 can be divided by all of them. Let's do the same over here. Let's do, all of them can be divided by 2, so 6, 8, and 12. Okay, is there any other number that can divide all of this? I think 2 again divides all of them, so let's try that. Let's do 6 divided by 2 is 3, 8 divided by 2 is 4, 12 divided by 2 is 6. And let's try the same over this, on this HCF side. 2, right? So 6 divided by 2 is 3, 8 divided by 2 is 4, 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now, is there any number that can be divided all these 3 together? No, there isn't, because 3 and 4, there is nothing common between them. So for LCM, what we can do is we can consider 2 numbers, and if there is a number that can divide both of them, we can continue. So let's do that. Let's do that over here. We can divide by 3, and then the 4 comes here because we cannot divide it by 3, and then 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now, is there any number that can divide these 3? No, there isn't, so we stop there. We stop there for now for HCF, but we look at LCM for now because we cannot continue since there is no number that can divide all 3 of them. For LCM, even if there is like 2 numbers or like a subset of number that can be divided using one number, we continue. For HCF, we don't. Now, is there any number that can divide any of the 2 numbers or 3 numbers? Yes, there is. 2 can divide these 2. So let's continue. Okay, 1 is not divided, cannot be divided by 2, so it just drops down, and then this will be 2 and 1. Is there any number that can be divided by all of them? No. By 2 of them? No, because we're basically down to 1 and 2. Okay, so let's try to grab the answer. In order to grab the answer for HCF, we look at these 2 numbers over here, the things we have divided by, right? So it will be 2 times 2. For LCM, we actually consider all of these numbers, all of this. Consider all of those numbers and then multiply all of them. So let's do that. 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 2 times 1. This one will be 4 and this one will be 48. I have done the calculation before. I couldn't have done this on my own, but the basic idea is just to do 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, and 16 times 3 is 48. Alright, so basic, like, just to recap, LCM, we go as far as possible. Even if there is 2 number that can be divided by the same number, we go further. For HCF, we stop whenever we cannot divide all the numbers by one number. and then we only take the numbers on the left hand side and we multiply them. For LCM, we take all of these numbers and then we multiply all of them together to get the answer. Alright, that's all for now. Let me know if there is any other problems that I can help you guys with. If I get the chance, I can do some of those maths. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.